You know, we all woke up this morning, and several of us, it's all buzzing on the internet. Everywhere you look, and of course, it's all about latest action of the government. Two key actions that they have taken in recent time. One, and all targeted at people who are critics of the government, and as the diversionary tactics that we know of the Unity Party, and we know it too good, and so we know exactly what they are aiming for. So I just thought to pass by on a very, very short and quick note about the latest arrest moved made by the Unity Party linking the vice president. To whatever reason, we don't know, but the information coming in is very scanty. And others are saying that it's because he must have taken picture with people who are of the cartel, or there must have been information from among people who are cartel members that they are investigating, who said that there were diplomatic passports issued by her or whatever it is, or through authorization or so forth. And I just thought to come up very, very shortly so that we say some things while you are thinking about, yeah, these things are going on. Then let's come first to the issue of the photo. Picture taken by people. You people saw recent where the vice president of the Republic of Liberia was saying taking pictures with people here and there. Nobody ever questioned the vice president for that. And they said it was no wrong. Right? Good. So they said it was no wrong because they never wanted to link those photos to evidence. Just by people taking pictures with people of status in society, it does not automatically mean that indeed they are liable. That's why I didn't go into that kind of debate as a lawyer. I didn't go into that kind of debate to think that since you're taking pictures with people, it doesn't indicate anything. You must be able to tell us what the pictures were about or so forth. So that was not the case, because I understood the last time President Wheon went in Nima County, Prophet Key did ask President Wheon to just take picture, at the Prince Johnson funeral. And Prophet Key just went there. It does not mean that George Weah endorses Prophet Key's conduct of rudeness or so forth. He just asked for a picture. So I didn't want to go into that kind of debate too much. So I left that debate and said, no, vice president taking picture with people, it does not speak to evidence linking him to cartel members, because the people you're taking picture with, you don't know their background or whatever it is, but they see you as a person of status in society, and they feel so good, everybody would like to just take picture with you. So I believe that is it. But I say you go beyond saying that this was an occasion that we're on, this is what we're doing, this picture we're taking, we're doing this, and this is XYZ, until you can go beyond just that. You can't just see picture. So let's kill that one off, that where that to come up from the Liberia National Police is killed off already from the onset. There's nothing about it. We'll deal with that one sufficiently. We just want to see what they have. Let them bring what they have against these people. Let them bring it, then we'll tear it apart. Then that's all we are waiting for. Then the next thing is about the issue of the diplomatic passports. Let's agree that one of the cartel members said, okay, they ask you a question, how did you get diplomatic passports? And he said, oh yeah, they were given to me at the time the person was vice president, or at the time the person was serving in this position, they gave that. Okay, let's agree that it even happened. Let's agree that it even happened. That indeed passports were given by these people at the time they were in offices back to these people who are of the cartel members. But the fact of the matter is, when Joseph Boaga came to power, he decided to undo almost, in fact not almost, but everything the CDC ever did. Everything the CDC ever did. In fact, the Joseph Boaga administration believes that every other diplomatic passports that were issued under the CDC regime, all those they gave it to didn't deserve it. In fact, those were all criminals, and they recall all the diplomatic passports. They did that. They did that. They record all the diplomatic passports. So if there's any reason for us to believe that a diplomatic passport that was not issued by this administration is still being used by individuals, is still being used by individuals to enter our country and leave, then you should know where that is coming from. Because they record all the diplomatic passports. Just saw that. It was a blatant announcement. In fact, a clear announcement that they took all the diplomatic passports away. So let's agree, because we are going ahead of them already. We are going ahead of them. Because those are arguments that they may either want to bring up. Because the only way they will want to link the past regime to all of those things then that we've been seeing them doing is to say, look, the passport that with the other man, it's possible that you must have left that passport with the person because you believe that you could do business with them. In a form and manner in which the CDC did not do business with them for. CDC gave them the diplomatic passport under the CDC administration. They may have gotten the diplomatic passport and operated on a different note. But when they saw that you greedy gods who were now in office, and of course you desperate for everything, they used that very diplomatic passport now to go into drug activities. So if you now decided to say, look, we'll leave your own diplomatic passport where you say you're able to offer all drugs, or you're able to bring drugs, or you're able to bring cocaine, something that the CDC rejected, you're able to bring it for us, it's on you. Because you came and said you record all the passports. So what's the big deal about it? Why should we be arguing among ourselves or going here and there, blah, blah, blah? Those are two things, oh. Those are two things that they may likely want to use to link former officials. That's all. Those are the two. Taking picture with people and then saying, look, there is issue about diplomatic passport issuance. Those could be the two things. But even if they come up, we are able to brush it. You see how they expose themselves? Jojo name was called. You're not called Jojo. You're not deal with Jojo. Gregory Coleman name was called. But people in prison center cartel memo say that that Gregory Coleman told us, instructed us to carry car. Up to now, you're having brought the men up. And on the network, on Spoon Network, they said the godfather said there was instruction from his boss that told him, say, carry the car. Who will question his boss? He can't say, including, in fact, a friend of mine even visited the guy at the prison center, and the guys are even saying the same old thing. What kind of criminal activities there that is Joseph Boaga and people there? Now you're seeing what we are talking about, right? When it comes to their people, there's a different standard. Look at how they pull themselves at Joa Howard Taylor, putting her on a gunpoint. Look at how they treated the poor issue. Pork into this country on an escort. VIP treatment. When it comes to Joseph Boaga and his group, there's a different standard. When it comes to members of the opposition, different standard. You see what's happening now? But we are watching. And tonight, watch out. I get more to come out for you. More to come up, because I know before the day ends, something will come up. We'll get to know why really they decided to arrest. I want to say arrest Joa Howard Taylor. Right? Why really they decided to arrest her, especially on our way out of the country. I will get more for you people. But you thought to pass by to put that on your mind already so that you will start arguing it. So that just in case it comes up, you already have an argument. That's the enlightenment we have provided already. So that you have an idea as to why it is. Diplomatic passport, one, I've given you two ideas now. One, the diplomatic passports were all called for. So if any cartel member say it was issued by Joa Howard Taylor, then it's not on Joa Howard Taylor anymore, because they record all their diplomatic passports. Simple. The next one is picture taking. Then we now go into their own closets and things where people were taking pictures. Jojo went and met with people here and there. Jojo confirmed that he met with the people in Madrid here and there. They haven't called him for questioning or nothing. So those are the two areas that we are looking, that they may come from. And we know that those are areas that they will come from. We are washing the head of them and we'll deal with them. And unlike the fact that they are making a cocaine case to live, every action they take, they're making it to live on. They and themselves are not killing it. They are making a cocaine case to live. So it is living and we are going in it. Small, we are getting there. So I want to say thanks to all of you for the short time. Tonight, I want to say welcome to class and we'll deal with it sufficiently. Do have a pleasant time, and I'm here in Accra, Ghana. And from here, we'll be going to Nigeria, where the president is expected to address the Nigeria Bar Association. And then from there, he will be going back to Liberia. But he's here having some high-level on-ground meetings, things that are off camera, that we are not asked to put on camera. Yeah, you will see all of the things about him going to play football. He exposes himself out there. Yes, he's there. Yeah.